Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bushy Park. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased to officially launch the Barbados Festival of Speed, slated for 7th and 8th of May 2016. This, I proudly say, will be our annual international event. After almost 2 years in operation, the hosting of 3 international events and many local and regional events, we at Bushy Park saw the need and had the vision of creating our very own world-class event, proudly branded the Barbados Festival of Speed. And are pleased to announce that the Barbados Festival of Speed 2016, celebrates the 50th anniversary of our independence and will therefore see this reflected in all we do during the weekend celebrations. It is a time for us Barbadians to hold our heads high and be proud of what we can achieve with national teamwork, dedication, and sacrifices. And with this being the debut of the Barbados Festival of Speed right here in the Caribbean with the 50th anniversary celebrations at Bushy Park Racing Circuit, we see fit to have none other than world-famous, Caribbean-rooted, and 3-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton join us again right here in Barbados. We're bringing you the very best, and we choose Lewis being the pinnacle in the world of racing and who not only loves Barbados, but the Bushy Park circuit. The weekend of 7th and 8th will include dinner with Lewis on Saturday, 7th of May, hosted in the VIP. Lewis will be joining us. It will include fine dining in the best of ambience with cultural entertainment, pre-dinner, during dinner, and after dinner. Speeches will also be included. Dinner tickets will be available separately and also as a package, including dinner and the event. The actual event will be on Sunday, 8th of May. Gates open at 8 a.m. On-track activity starts at 9 a.m. with the opening show, which then immediately leads into a day filled with stunt stars from the USA, monster trucks and stunt bikes, micro bangers from the UK, racing and stunts, bike racing, that is the British Superbike Riders versus Regional Riders Challenge, car racing made up of the Suzuki Challenge Series Swift Cup and SR3 Cup, slotted into 2 30-minute windows, showcasing local and regional talent with 2 short and sprint races and also a Suzuki Challenge Series versus Festival of Speed head-to-head. Personal appearances by 3-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton and demonstrations in his Formula One car. Lewis will be included throughout the day in all on-track activity. The day's activity will have cultural elements throughout, both on-track and off-track, included in the opening window, in the opening show, the halftime show, and the closing show in the festival village and intermingled with spectators. Various competitions will be had over the next 2 months where the general public can win and be included in the day's event. We will be working with our surrounding communities and the schools. We will also be working with a group of commentators, both local and international. Autograph signing and picture ops will be scheduled into the day's proceedings. This event will be filmed and available for purchase after the event. The Barbados Festival of Speed, being an annual fixture on the Bushy Park calendar, will stamp its name around the world and will see many locals and tourists, regional and international, saving the date and coming to our shores to not only enjoy this event, but also enjoy all that we have to offer here in Barbados. We believe in playing our part in sports tourism and to continue to showcase our Grade 3 FIA circuit to not only you, our fellow Barbadians, but also the world, and to show off the Bushy Park experience and our Bajan hospitality. At this point, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Mark Maloney, the Executive Chairman of Bushy Park and a visionary behind the Barbados Festival of Speed. Kindly welcome Mr. Mark Maloney.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the launch of the Barbados Festival of Speed here at Bushy Park. It's a great honor for us to be able to to launch this event, and as Zoe said, to introduce to you that Lewis Hamilton will be joining us as the headliner and working with us in all of the various content that we'll be putting on. We've spent a lot of time putting together this event and coming up with the content that will work for Barbados based on our experience with other events, and it's going to be a day of tremendous excitement. The Saturday will be practice and qualifying and various other activities going on, and including spectators and various other things which will be introduced over the coming weeks. But this Sunday will be an action-packed day, and we've decided to do a one-day event, action-packed with everything, rather than two-day events that we've done in the past. We believe that this works best for our spectators and partners and sponsors. So it's going to be an exciting event. We think that the brand Barbados Festival of Speed is well suited for Bushy Park and for Barbados, and it's going to be a yearly fixture on our calendar. And the first event, I think, is going to be epic and probably hard to beat thereafter. So we have a lot to do between now and then. The event is only 2 months away. And today is the launch, and there will be a lot that will be revealed over the coming weeks. So we're excited about it, and looking forward to sharing more as we develop it. So thanks for coming.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to move on now. I would like to make mention here of Mr. Andrew Maloney, the President of Barbados Motoring Federation. Mr. Maloney and the BMF work closely together with Bushy Park during events such as these to ensure that all on-track activity is done within the guidelines and with the necessary safety precautions of the Motoring Federation and the FIA. We welcome Mr. Maloney, who's in attendance. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Devon Chase. Devon is the Business Development Officer of Sports at the BTMI. The BTMI has partnered with us in the past and solidify their support as we grow. Welcome, Mr. Devon Chase.
Thank you.
Okay, I would at this point like to move on to Aja. Aja, also here at the head table, is the Cultural Entertainment Coordinator for the Barbados Festival of Speed.
Morning still to everyone, and thanks to Bushy Park Inc. for inviting me to once again coordinate the entertainment here at Bushy Park. I think that, yes, it is a sporting facility, but I think that what has been evolving over the last year, that Bushy Park is also exhibiting the whole culture of Barbados, the racing culture, but also the social and dynamics of what Barbados offers. And I think that we watch international sports and see Bushy Park on the world stage, and this is good for Barbados. So people are not just watching car racing, but they're watching the whole culture of Barbados, and it is great that they have the insight therefore to showcase both the sporting, the car racing heritage of Barbados, but also the artistic. So what will be happening for the Festival of Speed? You will see dance, you will see the Barbados Defence Force Band. As Zoe said, we are also incorporating the schools surrounding Bushy Park. They're going to be part of the process as well. And Rupi, as an international figure from Barbados, is going to be part of the mix as well. So we will elaborate over the next couple of weeks, but it's going to be a fantastic blend of the entertainment, the culture of Barbados, the car racing heritage of Barbados in terms of vintage cars, and obviously an international car racing event. So it's going to be a major spectacle that I would think that the entire Barbadian population will want to see. It's not just for the car racing fans, but I think that people from all walks of life, all ages will want to be at this event on May the 8th. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Aja. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce Kirk Brown. Kirk Brown is a Barbadian-born singer, actor, and international DJ who has been selected as our multimedia brand ambassador for the Barbados Festival of Speed. We're pleased to bring Kirk Brown on board for this event and see this as being the beginning of a new partnership.
Thank you. Thank you, Zoe. And I must thank Bushy Park Barbados for including all these levels of entertainment. I mean, sports, tourism, and entertainment go hand in hand. Obviously, persons love the sport, and then to come here and have the entertainment as well. It keeps a captive audience entertained. And this is our 50th anniversary. I see nothing better than putting a band. You mentioned Rupee. I'll be playing a big part on these social feeds. You've got Stilt Walkers, the Tuck Band, the real elements of Barbados, and it's good to see that being included, because often we have sports and no entertainment or entertainment and no real sports action. So I know it's going to bring the Bajan crowd out, a lot of visitors to the island for sure, because we should never take for granted how beautiful this facility is. And I've seen people fly in just to see Lewis Hamilton, from the region. So I'm proud. Look for me online. We'll be pushing Bushy Park Barbados all over the world, and I'll be blowing up your social feeds, keeping you in tune with what we're doing here at Bushy Park, entertainment and hosting as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kirk. I would like to hand it over here to Devin Chase of the BTMI for a quick word.
Thank you, Zoe, and good morning to one and all. I just want to say, first off, we should commend Mark and his team for the excellent work. I think that there is so much that goes on behind the scenes that you guys are not aware of, and it really ends up in the quality product that we're able to see today. I think that Barbados has proven that it has the capacity to host these world-class events. I think we've seen the examples of the Top Gear Festival, the Race to Champion, and certainly the Barbados Festival of Speed is also another unique event. As far as I am aware, I can't think of another Caribbean island which has hosted an event of a similar ilk. So for us, from a tourism perspective, it gives persons another reason to want to visit the island. We will be doing our best in terms of promotion. We will certainly be working with our offices in all the international and regional markets to promote the event and do our best to make it as a successful an event as it could be. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Devin, and we likewise look forward to working with you. Okay, so tickets go on sale from Monday the 29th of February with our early bird special. These tickets will be starting at Barbados $50 for adults and $25 for children, which is 12 and under, for general admission. They will be available online at bushyparkbarbados.com and at the Bushy Park Circuit Office. Also, Automotive Art Wildy, CS Pharmacy, and Saul Redmond, Spikestown, Warrens, and Wildy. This event will see us including a few new hospitality areas, a biker zone to mention where bikers can park their bikes, sit on their bikes and watch the event, or sit not far from their bikes and watch the event. This will be located above the Cut Rock Quarry area over to the west of the facility. Also will be a party zone. We know Bajans love a good party, and we see fit with celebrating the 50th anniversary of independence to bring on the party right here at Bushy Park during the debut of the Barbados Festival of Speed. This zone will be located over to the west, next to the biker zone and gate 2. I would like to make a note here to the all media present and otherwise that the Bushy Park Media Season Pass will permit access to this event in the normal way. There will be no additional accreditation process required. We believe that the Barbados Festival of Speed will be one of the best motorsport festivals and action-packed events ever. And we're looking forward to the lead up over the next couple of months in having all Barbadians, our neighbors, and those further afield join us for this event. I would like to open here to any questions. Okay. Put it over to the field.
Good question. Yes, good question. Taking into account all of the other events that we've had where there's been concentrated action only in certain areas and not giving everyone a full appreciation for all of the content and action associated with it, we have decided to ensure that every part of content and every part of the day's schedule incorporates every aspect of wherever the spectators are, whether it be general spectator, clubhouse, VIP, or the corporate suites or pits, that there's a varied approach to how the various content performs. So you will be able to, from every vantage point, not only at a distance, because as you know, Bushy Park has an amphitheater type environment, so from most vantage points you can see the entire circuit. But when there is action going on in concentrated areas, it's difficult. So we're going to ensure that the action is moved around so that everybody gets a feel for it from every location. Does that answer your question?
And maybe just to add to that, if the media would like to, have a discussion, or we can send you maps with, X marking the spot per se of where the movement per act is going to be concentrated. That would help you to know your placement on the day.
It is going to be a very interactive event, so it's going to, and that's the reason that we've engaged in our ambassadors, Aja and Kurt Brown, and we want it to be cultural, we want it to be interactive, we want it to be a constant hype all day long. Lots of content, lots of different types of content, and it's going to be pretty epic.
Any further questions?
Yeah, sure. You'll hear them shortly.
Yes. Okay, that is to be reviewed.
You'll hear that shortly too.
Yes, basically today is just a summary of the event, and we wish to then put out further press releases with additional information as we go forward over the next 2 months. Any other questions?
Can't give you all one time. Look out on his social media. Listen out for Kurt Brown. Follow him.
That's right. Okay, we are very excited for all that is planned. This morning, we've given you the summary of the event. Over the next 2 months, we will continue to share releases, as mentioned, on additional detailing of content as it relates to the weekend of the 7th and 8th. At this point, I would like to just turn over to a short little audio for you.
Hey, what's up? This is Lewis Hamilton. I'm coming out to the Barbados Festival of Speed with my team on Sunday the 8th of May. Can't wait to see you there.
That was sent specially for us here today. Thank you all.
That's your first little snippet. More to come.
Thank you for joining us here this morning for the media briefing and official launch of the Barbados Festival of Speed. We look forward to working with you in the lead up to this event and on the day. Thank you very much.